Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle Essalot from CZT Michelle Dugdale. This is a cute leafy one and not so hard. Actually, it's really rather easy. I think my biggest challenge is, well, like sometimes it's the first step. So this is as the name sounds, we'll say, because it's like if you look at the name, it's like nope, but when you say it, Essalot, it really means a lot of S's. So it starts off with a chain of S's. And however you write an S, it is good to have a little bit of, curve like this. But as long as and we're going to have them touch like that. As long as there's some hangover here, no matter however you end up doing it, it's going to be fine. Well, let's see if I think I can get 3 nicely here. All right. Then on this, and this is why I was saying, about the over, making sure it hangs over. The first one and the last one you don't have to worry about. But what we're going to do is we're going to put, if you've done the tangle poke leaf, but actually it's another S shape because it's kind of the top of poke leaf. So I'm going to come here and you see it's kind of an S shape, right? It would be a backwards S or the beginning of a 2. Sometimes you can think of it as a 2. Somebody said that, or I read it on a tangle once. I'm like, oh, that's brilliant. And then mirroring on the other side, and look at that. Ha! Now, you can, mine looks kind of like a heart, which still looks fine if you want to. And then we're going to do that on all those ends. And let me do one here if it's, if you want to just do it more straight coming from there. It doesn't matter. However you wish it to be. Then flip your paper, your tile, and then we're doing the same thing from the other side. Get them to match up there. And what's neat, and actually, well, no, and it doesn't matter moment. Because I'm thinking, well, you can kind of gauge like where you put the tip of this to this line, like have it in line. But you look at, okay, maybe, well, not even one. It was a thought. But then, like I said, it doesn't really matter. But you can have fun with that aspect because it just, I don't know. It's just really, really cool how it turns out. All right. Now, she also shares, and I can share like a couple of shading ideas on that. Some other ideas. Let me get another tile. And maybe we'll come back to that and see, or 2. All right. And some other thoughts. Oh, we'll start. Well, I guess I'll start in the middle and then I'll go on the other sides. Right? So you could put a nice orb on the end. So it doesn't have to be that shape. You could put, if you come up with something else, of course. Neat. Sorry, I'm half off the page. You could, oh, and I just had another thought. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm thinking, do I want to do that here? Well, let's do some more S's. I hate it and love it at the same time when, all of a sudden I get this like brainstorm. You can fill them in, right? Maybe leave a little opening there. Or you can always come back with a white jelly roll if you want to leave a little shine. Like that. Let's see. Something else that she did. Oh, I can do it on this. I'll do it on this side. Because I have this other thought. But let's see. Let me start on this side. You can do them a little off kilter. Right? However you wish. So here was what my brain was thinking. Let's start with some down the middle. And I'm going to put the leaves on them, I do believe. And then you could do combinations probably of them, whatever you want to do. And, while I'm paused, make sure to take a look at the For More Inspiration link for just that, more inspiration. You will see the lovely playing arounds of this S shape, because that's what Michelle, if you read the article, she was messing around with the S shape, which is one of the elemental strokes in Zentangle, and, kind of came up with this. So some really, really neat things from her playing around, and then a gorgeous sample. But as I was doing that, I was like, well, wait a minute. And because I was thinking of this when I was going to do that one next. And then, but it's like, well, let's put the little leaf shapes in here. Almost put it right at the end. Huh. All right. So why couldn't you start an S shape from any old little curve line? Oh, I wonder if that would even work. Well, let's find out. Oh, maybe not so much. I'm thinking, I could connect those. But you could come off of here and then come off of here. Oops, that one's going up. Oh, but and with the idea of we're tying them, we're growing them, if you will, like any organic tangle, but kind of on, the end part, a round part of the S shape. Why not? All right. So for doing some shading, and I'll finish those up in a minute. For some shading ideas, you could maybe put a little graphite here, maybe a little at the tip. And whoa, that's a really packed up one. Wait a sec. Where's my other one? Oh, the other one is really packed up too, but that's okay. Go real light. And then maybe a little at the tip. Just adds a little something. Could even, let's do this side. Like pick a side. Oh, and well, these are, mine are rather small, so it makes it kind of hard. But you could just pick a side and add. Could put some, for instance, if maybe I pick this side. Oh, that's kind of neat. Ooh, and do the whole side. Going back to these other ones. Lots of fun that you can do. However you end up, deciding to do that. Really, really, really cool. All right. And as I fill in some other details, you could probably do a drop shadow type of thing. This one would be more complicated, I think, to do that with, so I'm not going to. Well, wait a minute, though. Not going to bother, except, yes, you can. Although, things going in both directions. Well, if you figure out which, if you figure out which direction, you want it, which way's up or down, then you could just do like that. And that works. All right. So I already mentioned the description section. Do check that out as well. Worth your while. In that section, oh, you know what? Before I say that, if you enjoyed this, please click like. give yourself a handbrake and click on like. And if you haven't yet done so, and you liked it enough to see more, that is the caveat. Would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel, so while you're clicking, you could click there as well. Okay, so the description section, links to the step outs. I always do my own version, and then link to the creator of the Tangle. Ooh, you could maybe get 2. Oh, I'm going to get carried away here. And also in that description section, ways to connect with me if you wish. Me and our amazing Tangle Addicts community. So at the one of the last links on the page is a link to our private Facebook community. So if you happen to be on Facebook, we would love to have you join us there and join the conversation. It is a lot of fun. There are questions, though, that you have to answer to gain entry, just so you're aware. And on my website, you'll see that I do classes, online classes, twice weekly. Look at how, oh wait, I can do one more. Ooh, I can tie those 2 together. That's what I was looking to do. Whoops. And I need to move my camera back or something. That's why I keep sliding off, because, wait, let me just do it now. I had it just too low, so I was like knocking it. Okay. So I do classes online twice a week. A lot of them are free. What's called a Tangle Time on Thursdays. And it's always on Thursday, always at the same times. And, you know, because I do 2 sessions of both. Or all of the classes I do always do 2 sessions. I started doing it, and then the way my brain works, once I start doing something one way, it's really hard to not do that anymore. And I think I might do all of these just half. That's kind of cool. And whichever way they're facing me, I'm going to just, well, we'll see. Or not. Try something different. Okay. So anyway, would love to have you join us online for classes. I do have some that have a fee, just so you are aware. Those are generally on Tuesday. There's one freebie on Tuesday, and it's called Tough Tangle Tuesday. It's a ton of fun, and as the name suggests, we do focus on like the tangles that have more steps, or they're just tougher in nature. Just because. And I think here I'm going to use let me use the back of this one. It's clear. If you ever just want to use a little bit of graphite, this is a way to do it. Although the first one, kind of use it like a palette. I'm kind of not paying too much attention to which side I'm doing. I'm just doing one side. Yeah, so like I said, sometimes they're tougher in nature in general, or, you know, they just have a lot of steps, which then makes them look like they're more difficult. There's, you know, lots of different reasons that some tangles will land on Tough Tangle Tuesday. It's always fun, even though sometimes our brain hurt afterwards, but, you know, it's a good brain hurt. You know, no pain, no gain. We gain. I'm just gonna, you know, whether it's true or not, I don't care. I'm just gonna say that, you know, when your brain hurts afterwards, you grow more brain cells that way. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Oh, this turned out so neat. I love it. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna leave that one the way it is. That. This needs something on the ends of it. It just does. Okay, what's something else that we could add? Oh, well, I know. Okay. So, what else do I usually mention? There's that. There's classes. You can follow my blog from my website. Highly encourage you, while you're on Tangle Patterns, follow Linda's also, because it's, you know, a wealth. It's really one of the biggest resources for tangles that come from the world of Zentangle. She also has a link to Zentangle.com. recommend following their blog as well, because then you're getting things right from the source, announcements, thoughts, and stuff like that. It's, it's well worth doing. I'm not sure which way I want to go with these. Oh, I know. There we go. All right, let's see. What else? As I'm playing. Sometimes it's hard to play. And, ooh, wait. We'll make those into a little spiral. Heh. Sort of. Sometimes my brain, sorry, or I hope you know, well, I guess, if you're not enjoying it, you would just shut it off. So if you're still here, thanks. Thanks. And if you enjoy it, come and you've not come, well, hopefully you have time. Come to an online session. We have a lot of fun. Just like this. Oh my gosh. See, and it can look that way too. It's nifty. It really is. How absolutely fun is this? All right. Well, I don't script things because I like to just be real. And so there you have it. Whatever I have forgotten, watch tomorrow and I'll fill it in. Watch yesterday's and I might have had something different. Who knows? So, really cool tangle, I have to say. Really, really cool. I'm working on a project and I was looking for some leafy things. This totally fits the bill. So, lots of fun. All right. So with that, I think I got all the important stuff. Thanks so much for watching and having fun with me. And I wish you happy tangling.